Hi guys. So this is the 500th time I've tried to do this post. Try to keep it short. That never seems to happen for me. Um, let's see. Last night I was too tired. Um, let's go ahead and just get the depressing stuff out of the way. Um, I don't have 1600. I haven't been keeping up with GoFundMe because, well, it's the holidays and two or three of my friends are hurting. And just for some reason, the last week I have just let everything slide. It's like seasonal affective disorder times 10 this year. Um, the last couple of months have not been the best, let's just say. My car's check engine light keeps coming on. Okay, depressing stuff out of the way. H, I have received your card. I love the picture of baby Jay. And I love the picture of your little family. You are a handsome little family. And I loved seeing it. And thank you so, so much for the card. For everybody else, I probably have your card, but it's in the mailbox. I'm terrible about getting mail. I always have been. But I'll be sure to be picking that up today. Um, we did finally get the baby his birthday presents. So thank you to the two people who sent enough going, make sure that the babies get something. And half of that has been used um, for his birthday present, and we will be putting some more into Christmas presents. And we do actually have enough for that. All of the bills are paid, except for my cell phone. I don't really need my cell phone. We have a house phone. But all of the bills are paid. We have food in the house. I have a couple more odds and ends that I have to pick up before, Christmas and Christmas Eve hits. Um, but other than that, we're pretty much set. We're we're good. I just don't have rent. My car's check engine light is coming on, and my poor husband is working so much overtime. It is ridiculous. Some of this is out of necessity because there's not another third shifter, and some of this is him trying to get his hours to a certain point that by the time Christmas actually hits, he's making triple time, not double time. Like here within the next couple of hours, I've got to wake him so that he can go pull a double. Something I wasn't overly thrilled about, but then when he came to me a week ago and said, I'm going to start working at 5 o'clock p.m. on Christmas and into my shift, I wasn't overly thrilled either. Um, but it's been a hard month for him. I think that he wants to make sure we have a good Christmas, and he's done with the holidays, um, which is usually my shtick, you know. But no more depressing stuff. Um, I've gotten my schedule back on track. I did that last night. Hopefully, it sticks this time, where I'm actually sleeping at night the way I should be, instead of just my sleep being all over the place. Here soon, I'm going to be getting something to eat. I'm trying to get my food thing back on track too because I've been letting that slide. Not a good thing. Um, Aside from a couple of terrible things, and of course, me trying to not pay attention to politics, which inevitably fails each and every time because the more I try to not think about it, the worse it gets. Um, Besides those things, and the fact that 2016 just for everybody just seems to be an overall sucky year, and actually hasn't been that bad of a month. Kiddos are off from school. Um, I'm having a bit of a chore trying to keep them quiet, just because Daddy's got to work, so you guys need to keep it down. Right now, it's 9:03 in the morning, and they're still down, so it sounds like the eldest is trying to wake up. Um, but so far, they've had a pretty good vacation, which is exactly what we wanted. We want them to have a good Christmas. And we've got plenty of food, and I will be making a mental note to drop by the mailbox. Because I like having the cards right here. I like being able to say thank you because I'm only sometimes am I ever able to send out cards, and this year again I'm not able to do it. But I do actually enjoy um, getting cards so I can display them, so I can look at them. Um, Good morning, dear. The baby did get his birthday present, and he adores it. Kiddos be getting presents, not just from us and not just from Santa, but a friend of ours who works maintenance here in the complex, and he's been here as long as we have. He's watched the boys grow up, and he's going to be getting them some presents too. Uh, some practical things, because I'm like, really, the worst with socks and underwear. I mean, they're little boys, come on now. But he wanted to do something for them, and which is really, really sweet. So that's happening. He'll probably be dropping that off sometime today. Today is just jam packed because I have to go pick up the rest of the Christmas presents for the boys, pick up a couple of odds and ends, and then run home in time to be able to wake hubby so that he can do what he needs to do, which is pull a double, which I'm still not thrilled about. But, he's going to be pulling a double. Um, Hubby yesterday stumbled across something. Now, of course, we know how Mandy handles her depression. She, dives into Skyrim and, stays there. And that's what I've been doing off and on. Um, it hasn't been getting in the way of anything, but it keeps me from being overly, oh my gosh, I go job searching, I can't find anything because everything's taken right now. Or, oh my gosh, if I update my GoFundMe, I'm just going to hear crickets. Yeah. So, this is what I do instead. And hubby came across something for voice acting. There are some people putting together a development for Skywind, which is Skyrim Morrowind, and Skyblivion, which is Oblivion and Skyrim. And they're updating and overhauling the graphics and everything else. And some of these characters had written text, but they didn't speak. So they're actually putting together speech for them. And we listened to some of the auditions. Of course, it's so easy to critique, isn't it? And I'm like, that doesn't sound like it should. So my husband's like, oh, look, there's a way that you can actually audition. After listening to some of the auditions and reading over some of the phrases they had and trying it out for myself, I went ahead and I downloaded Audible. Made sure that my SoundCloud account is good. So it looks like I'm going to be recording these tracks later on tonight when the kiddos are asleep. I'm going to be putting them up on SoundCloud, and I'm going to be turning them in as an audition. I'm probably not going to get anything out of it. Because like I said, it's easier to critique than it is to actually do. But it'll be fun. I'll have a good time. And I guess in many ways that's the point. If I get called back, I get called back. If I don't, at least I gave it a go. I had a good time, and I can say I did it. So keep your fingers crossed for me on that. It's probably going to be a rough couple of months, but we're going to be able to pull it off. I just know it. Hopefully 2017 will be better than 2016. I certainly wouldn't want to look back at 2016 and go, well, that's the best year we've had in a couple. Because it really hasn't been. I'll be around. As you can see, I finally got caught up over the last couple days. I've been trying to consistently stay up whenever Livejournals let me, so I can keep up with you guys and see what all's going on. I'm trying to engage more and pull myself out of my seasonal affective disorder, because just allowing myself to sink into it just really isn't a good idea. I mean, to top it all off, half the time, by the time I realize I'm sinking into it, I'm already there. And then it's quite a bit of work trying to get myself back to normal. And the kids are up. So I will go ahead and I will end this now. And you will see me around all throughout the holidays. Of course, half you guys are you're going to be doing holiday things, so I might not see you as much. But if you post anything, I will be there. If you leave comments, I will answer them. And I hope everyone has the happiest of holidays. You will probably see a couple more posts from me before Christmas actually hits. I just wanted to do this one because I realized it's been a week since anybody's heard from me, aside from some odd comments here and there on posts. But yeah, they're probably gonna want breakfast here soon. Um, as always, take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. Thank you for listening to my rambling post, because it's terrible as usual. And know that I love you. I'll catch you guys later.